G'day Australia. Quick message about this upcoming march on the 13th of September. I believe it is against corruption in the government. Big one, the right one. And I hope we find some unity here. Calling on all the social media commentators from Joey Jamal, probably organising it, his mates, anyone from Topher Field, Primod, Tommy the Cowboy, Punters Politics, Friendly Geordies. I know you all have different spectrums of political views or where you sit on this little left and right line, which isn't quite appropriate to analyse. Anyhow, you all sit differently, have different perspectives. Great. There's a few more I'm missing. Sorry, I've slipped my mind. There's that fella, he's an military fella, articulating points very well in a patriotic sense from that standpoint. But then I guess there's not as many left-leaning commentators as I'd like to see on the scene that are speaking truth to these issues and whatnot. But I'd like to see a bit of unity here. We can all unite as patriots, as people that care for minorities and Aussies, white, of every colour, you name it, against the missteps, the immoral, corrupt, incompetent steps that the government continuously, forever, Labor, Liberal, every single which direction that has held a sitting government office, they keep failing us heavily, and we never really get to unite and talk about the actual. They release the budgets and talk about general upkeep as if we're peasants handing out pittance, but they don't talk about all the highly lucrative contracts they offer to their corporate partners, these major complexes, industrial, pharmaceutical, military, you name it. And we need to address that. Business in politics, lobbying, post-political careers, where they end up. It's very hard. Like, look at Scott Morrison, where is he? It's very clear, writings on the wall. We need to clean up the system that keeps this running. And I just want to see you all unite in a more pointier, articulated and understandable message against the corruption and the missteps taken by our government. So, again, all you fellas from Joey Jamal to Primod to Tommy the Cowboy to that new fellow, for me at least, Chocky, and you name it, Punters Politics. I know you're talking about gas and tax, getting tax off the gas boys, but we need people in politics who know how to spend the tax money that we should get paid appropriately, because you just get more tax money in the coffers, they're going to misspend it. Like, they're going to do the wrong thing again and again, and you're literally just working for their corporate partners in the end. It's going to funnel straight back up to it's corruption. It's not corporate capture, or there's a lot of fancy words to describe what's going on in our government, but it's weak, it's cowardice, it's pathetic, and it serves corporations ahead of us, the population, the people. And just sort of word of unity, if you're socialist minded, stop being so over the top in your open borders policy, and anyone that cares for a mass immigration impact that could be negative in consequence on Australian life, inclusive of all colours. Australian is what, as you all know it, it's all colours. So if you're sticking up for Aboriginal First Peoples, if you're an immigrant yourself and you only see the loudest voices being socialist in tilt that want to talk about your issues, forget all that stuff. Come and unite against the immoral corruption in the government. There are many challenges, many fights to have. Multiculturalism and immigration, or mass immigration, is a constant challenge, and they need very smart, intelligent, empathetic minds to address it properly. But they can be fought, and they should be fought. But first and foremost, it should be the first order of the day is to get rid of immoral incompetence in government. That's what's causing all of this business. And if you're on the right and you're very patriotic, like ex-military fella, Tommy the Cowboy, whatnot, and you've worked hard, you've done your days in the trenches, and you're working for your family and all that, and you find it an offence to burn the flag. Look, trust me, any left-leaning, even if they're socialists and whatnot, they're not against humans, other humans. They're against incompetent, immoral, corrupt government, the same as you. So if someone's burning a flag in context of the protest for Palestine, it's because the government is incompetent. They have not stood up for us and our values. We don't like bombing children, period. It's a violation to your values, your patriotic values as an Australian. So burning the flag, yeah, in a vacuum, immoral, outlaw it, whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy. But all you fellas on the right, the patriots, understand that the government is corrupt, and that's where we unite. That's where we say F the government. And we can come together on this protest on the 13th of September. Please unite. All you aforementioned boys, you political commentators, send messages of unite. Invite your enemies, the other parties, the other side of the line of politics, whatever the hell you want to call it. We're all human. We're all spiritual beings. We all care about immorality. Bombing children? No. Mismanagement of anything, misappropriation, embezzlement of funds of government, of the tax money, to misdirect immigration, misdirect housing, you name it. It's all got to go. That's what we all unite on. So unite, get there, and please spread the message and ask everyone to send messages of uniting together. I would like to see, make it the first ever, make Australia lead the world, the first ever. Look, that NSN bloke and that group, obviously they've done it. They wanted the attention, they got it, and they're probably in the bin, and that's good on them. But let's see the right and the left holding hands. Let's see the hammer and sickle's as bad as the Nazi symbol. So I'm sorry to say, lefties, but drop that symbol. Be left, be socialist minded in spirit with your value, compassionate package that you have, that you want to bring to the table. But unite with the right and come and stand against a pointy message, anti-corruption in the government. Stand together on that. Impress ourselves, impress the world. Unite on that, and let's actually take out the system that keeps imposing all this bullshit upon us. That's the message going on. That's first order of the day. Get it done.